So a little bit about me. I do, as Linda said, own a company called the Superwoman Project, and my mission is to put more women in positions of leadership around the world. And I do that by helping empower the individual. So I work with you on things like negotiating your salary to learn the ways to do this. And then I work on the system. So I help women organize internally at their organizations to pave the pathways for leadership in the company that they work. So I do two different things. Today it's about you, though, and I'm going to teach you how to negotiate your salary. And for the men in the room, I'm so excited you're here, because when men come to my events, they always come up to me at the end and they say, oh my gosh, this resonates so much with me, because our economy has built an overpowered masculine economy. It is built on these masculine principles of action and strategy and analyzing and data, and that's important. But we also need to bring in the more feminine principles of intuition, compassion, creativity. And I think, and I believe, and I see it every day, that the men are craving that too. True or false? Not negotiating for what you're worth is one of the #1 reasons women earn less than men. It is true. It's not the only one. There's a lot of other reasons, and we're going to talk about that. But it is one of the biggest reasons. Most of my clients are just excited to be offered a job, and they're terrified to negotiate their salary because they're afraid they're going to lose the job offer. Most of my clients, they're afraid. They're afraid to go into an interview or negotiation because this person has power over something I want, right? And so how do you get your power back? You have to start seeing this as a collaboration, as a conversation with someone who's just another human being who's just walking around in adult clothes, pretending like they know what they're doing. I'm serious. The more I talk to people who are higher up in their careers, the more terrified they are, the more they don't know what they're doing. They feel like a fraud. They feel like a child walking around in adult clothes. That never changes. So the person you're likely having a conversation with also is nervous. They don't understand what to say. This might be the first time they've ever had someone actually negotiate a salary. So if you go into it with this sense of, I'm an equal, I deserve this, I'm confident, I can do this, it can shift actually the experience. It's what happens. So if confidence is the #1 reason women make less than men when it comes to negotiating, what's the secret? It's to feel empowered, right? It's to feel confident. So what do we need to do to feel more confident in our careers? Well, we need to know that we can accomplish something. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to go in faking it until we make it sometimes. So what do you have control over? What do you have control over in this situation? You, right? You. So I'm a firm believer, if you shift what's happening in here, your outer world will shift. You can change what's going on around you by just changing within. So the first step on negotiation is your mindset. You have to change your mindset.